What's going on, guys? So this video has been requested, and today we're going to learn how to make a tennis court in the proper dimensions in the same way that we learned to make a football stadium in the proper dimensions earlier. With tennis courts, we build them on a 2-to-1 scale instead of a 3-to-1 scale because they look a little bit better. So you'll have to adjust that if you're building a stadium around them. So this is the Wimbledon Court. It is a grass court. This is the US Open Court, blue and green, the color pattern. This is a Australian Open Court, dark blue and light blue, the color pattern, and this is a French Open Court, which is a clay court. So to use as our model, we're going to go ahead and build a US Open Court, because obviously I'm a little bit partial to the United States. So we're going to go over the actual measurements later. Over there, I've got something built to show you exactly how to do it. So if you're building on console, hang in there while I use these fill commands, and it'll all make sense in a few minutes. So the first thing we do is we are on level 4. So the first thing we do is we're going to start at 31. We're going to fill 31 for 14, negative 31 for negative 14, with wool 5 for our US Open Court. Then we are going to fill 24, 9, negative 24, negative 9 with wool. Then we must fill negative 19 for negative 8 with 19 for 8. Wool 11. 11 is the dark blue. So that gives us a good tennis court setup. As you know, I'm partial to building on 0, 0. That way 0 is always my center point. So that's our setup. The doubles tennis court lines are right here. I'm going to cut those 2 away from the white lines that already exist. We'll do that on both sides. Next, we build the service courts. So we go to the middle point. We're going to go 10 out that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll build these across. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Build those across. So for the net, I like to use an in rod because it glows. We'll need an in rod, and we will need a spider web. Okay. Put the in rod right there, and then we'll connect it with the spider web. Then we'll grab a piece of white carpet and lay it across the top of the spider webs. And you pretty much have a 2-scale tennis court built. One thing that I like to do is go right here for light when it gets dark, is to drill a piece of glowstone down there and then put a white stained glass over top of it. All those other courts over there have them, and I bet you didn't notice it because it's kind of invisible unless you're really looking for it. It's kind of hard to tell that they're there, especially as you get further away. So one little note for the Wimbledon court, all I did was I essentially did the same thing, but instead of using the fill tools, I filled every single strip with different colored grass and then cut the field in. Now for you console users or people that don't use the fill tool, you can pause your video at this screen I get above, and it will show you the exact dimensions of the field, and I'll go ahead and talk you through them. I've done it in a checkerboard-like pattern, so you could pause it and count them yourself if you wanted to. So there we go. The green area is 63 blocks by 33 blocks. The tennis court itself is 41 blocks by 21 blocks, and the service courts are 11 blocks from white stripe to white stripe. So it's as simple as that. That's how you build a tennis court, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you back next time.